Hello guys, welcome back. So in this video we'll see another attribute called ngStyle. So you all know attribute directives are used to change the behavior or appearance of the DOM and not the structure of the DOM. And in last video we saw ng class was used to apply CSS or bootstrap classes onto HTML dynamically. But in this video we'll see ngStyle, which in case if you don't want to use CSS bootstrap classes and you want to define your own CSS properties and apply to HTML element dynamically, then you can do it with ngStyle. And ngStyle is dynamic. It expects an object where keys are CSS property names and corresponding values. So just know that ng class is used to apply CSS bootstrap classes to HTML dynamically, and ngStyle is used to apply your own CSS properties to HTML dynamically. So we'll see an example of ngStyle. So if you want to define your own CSS property and apply it to HTML dynamically, then you have to use ngStyle. We are not using ng class because ng class will apply only inbuilt CSS and bootstrap classes to HTML dynamically, but in ngStyle you can define your own CSS properties and apply it on to your HTML. So let's go to currently I have app running on my local host 4200. I have just displayed the title hello world app. So let's take a div and h1 tag, and I say this is ngStyle example, our ngStyle example, okay, and I'll just display it on our screen. So my requirement is I want to pass a value from my TS file, and based on that the color of this text should change. So that is my requirement. So what we'll do, we'll take my color, my required color, say it is string type, and I say red. I want to apply red color. So dynamically, how do I apply? I go to the HTML h1 tag. So this is where I want to apply it. So ngStyle, so I say ngStyle accepts an object. That's what we have seen here. It expects an object. ngStyle expects an object where keys are CSS property. Where keys are CSS properties. This is a CSS property, right? And corresponding value is dynamic value, okay, which we have written here, my color. So let's apply my color and save it. So you can see red color is applied to this line. This is our ngStyle example. So it was black, now the red color has been applied. So this is how you apply ngStyle onto a HTML element. If you want to apply some other property, you can just say CSS property, like any font family, like if you are changing font, and you can say my font, and this you can declare it in your dynamically, say string is equal to area, give a semicolon. Yeah, so you can see the font has been changed. Let me change it to Consolas. Yeah, you can see the font has changed a bit, or you can give Times New Roman. Yeah, the font has been changed. So similarly you can apply any CSS property and pass it to ngStyle as an object, and that will be applied. Okay, so this is how ngStyle works. I hope you have understood. Thank you.